Okay, so here is our first problem, two-step. Again, this is just review. I want everybody to go ahead and draw the line down the equal sign. We are not going to touch the variable yet. We're not doing anything that with the variable. So the 6a we're going to leave alone. What else is with the 6a? 7. Is it positive or negative? Positive. So we got to do the opposite, which is what? Subtract 7. So I'm going to subtract 7 on this side. What I do to the left side, I have to do to the right side. What's going to happen to my 7s? Cancel out. We're left with a 6a equals, what's 49 minus 7?
No.
42. Okay, once we do that one step, now we're at a place that looks like yesterday, right? This is what we were doing yesterday. So 6 times what number equals 42? 7. Okay, how do I show my steps? Not multiplication, what's the opposite? Divide by what? Divide by 6 on both sides, good. My 6's will cancel. I'm left with 8 equals 42 divided by 6. 7, yep. There's our final answer. You can always check your answer by plugging it in where A is. What is 6 times 7? 42. 42 plus 7? 49. Good. It works out. So we can always check our answer by plugging it back in. Let's try the next one. Go ahead and try that one on your own. We're not going to touch the negative 8p, not the variable. So what do I need to do with this negative 4 or minus 4? Plus 4 to both sides. Good. Saw everybody do that. 84 plus 4 is 88 equals negative 8p. These cancel out. Here's what I saw, though. Be careful with this one. What do we need to divide by here? What do we need to divide by? Negative 8. Negative 8. Whatever's in front of the variable. So make sure you take the sign with it. Okay? This has to be the same as what's on bottom for you to be able to cross it out. If they're not the exact same, then you can't cross them out. Okay? So then we get, what's 88 divided by negative 8? Negative 11. So make sure you have the negative sign. If you don't have the negative sign, it's because you didn't divide by negative 8. Okay. Moving on. Let's go to number 3. Again, let's draw our line. We're not doing anything with the variable. So we have a negative 2. What's the opposite? Plus 2. So let's do that first. 6 plus 2? 8. 2's cancel out because they just create 0. And then I have k over 2. And I'm just going to write it as 1k over 2. Again, we're at a point that we were at yesterday. Yes?
The 1K looks like 1,000.
It looks like 1,000. Is that what you said?
Because if it's one like 2K was 2,000.
Yeah, but not in this case.
I know. But
Oh, okay. But yes. Yeah. So when we have a fraction, we have to multiply by what? The reciprocal. And what would be the reciprocal here? 2 over 1. We got to flip this. So we're going to multiply it by 2 over 1. We're going to do that to both sides. Okay. Since we have this over here, we have a fraction times a whole number. Let's change the 8 to a fraction as well. Then we can do 2 times 8 is 16. And 1 times 1 is 1 equals, and then these fractions just cancel out, and we're left with k. So k equals 16 here. And we can always check our answer. 16 divided by 2 is 8, plus negative 2 is 6. So that one works out. Go ahead and do the last one on your own. When you think you have it, let me check. You still have the divide by 4, right? Check it again. Okay, we're gonna go over this one together. Well, what's my first step going to be?
Line.
The line, yep. And then what?
Yeah. 7.
7. What do I do with the 7? Subtract 7 from both sides. Good. Cross that out. I'm going to bring down the x over 4. I'm going to change that to 1 over 4. Equals, what's 4 minus 7?
-3.
-3. Okay. What do I have to multiply then?
Keep change flip, so you flip the 4.
So it's a 4 over 1. Multiply it by -3 over 1.
And multiply it by -3 over 1. Yep, change them both to fractions. These are going to cancel out on this side. We get x equals, what's -3 times 4?
12.
-12 over 1, because 1 times 1 is 1. We'll just write -12. Good. And we can check it. -12 divided by 4
Is 3
is -3. -3 plus 7
equals 4.
it equals 4, yeah. Perfect. So on your GIM kit, you're going to have problems like this. It's not going to be multiple choice. You have to enter it in. What you're going to enter in is just the number, okay? Not the x equals part.
We don't usually get it.
Hmm?
You do?